Hey everybody, what is up? And today I was going to do a video on the Seinfeld lawsuit, which I thought was interesting. But today I just saw this come through my feed and is being reported in a couple places, and it was too hilarious to not bring up to you. So welcome back to Gearheaddaily. I am Eric as usual, and try to bring you something pretty much every day that is fun or interesting in the car world. And today, what do we have? It's not even out yet, and there's already a company promising to bring you a 2JZ swap for your 2020 Supra. That's assuming you liked it enough that you would have bought one based on the looks, which, not sure exactly why you would based on the looks. Not a fan of it. The original concept I thought was way better. And you guys are blowing up the comment section of the Supra video that I made a couple weeks ago, and some of the comments are hilarious. So anyway, keep them coming. I think they're hilarious. So go ahead, comment on this one too. What do you think? Should they swap a 2020 Supra for the 2JZ? It's not even out yet, and they're saying, we're going to give you one. We're going to swap the 2JZ and get rid of that BMW motor. So let me go through the article, and then I will tell you kind of what this really means in reality, okay? So I'll put a link in the description if you want to read it yourself. But the car isn't even available yet, but CX Racing has a swap coming soon. Let me stop you there. CX Racing, if you're not familiar, eBay level weld crap. Okay, it's fine if you want to get like a small oil catch can or, you know, something that's not under high pressure, but I sure as hell would not trust this company's, especially because they are known for making eBay parts cheap stuff. Even though I think they're based in Chicago, they don't make the highest quality stuff, and they make it cheap for kind of the tuner market for the most part. And I've purchased a few of their things before because I need something cheap and quick to get me down the road. But in the end, they're not the highest quality. So that should be red flag number one, okay? So anyway, here we go. After a long absence of a decade of anticipation, the new Supra finally entered the tuner scene last month at Detroit Auto Show. More than a few people criticized the engine. Yeah, duh, because it's a BMW motor. Okay, I had a few people in the comments say, it's not a BMW motor. It's a Toyota BMW motor. Okay, no. It's not. It's a straight up inline six BMW motor. Which inline six fits perfectly with the Supra's i6 pedigree. No, it doesn't. I love some of these reporters. Sometimes they're just, they're trying to fill space, and I get it because I used to do the same thing. But come on, man, come on. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch. So anyway, including the infamous 2JZ mill that helped the previous gen model get legendary status. Yeah, criticism stems from the fact the new engine isn't a product of Toyota but BMW. So all you guys who are in the comment section, you're still wrong, man. You're still wrong. Toyota was involved. Okay, yeah, sure they were involved, but not with the motor. They weren't. So to be blunt, the partnership for the powertrain has Toyota purist furious. I'm not furious. I'm just calling out baloney when I see it. Okay, so as much as we know the 2J Supra was inevitable, but we didn't expect it to see a dedicated full-on swap so soon. That's because that's what people wanted. That's what they want. Give people what they want. Quit trying to cram your idea or trying to save a few bucks and rebadging the Z4. Let's be honest. People don't want a rebadged Z4. Nevertheless, California-based, I thought it was Chicago, pardon me. California-based CX Racing, they still make eBay-level junk, in my opinion, dropped a rendered photo on its Facebook showing the Supra with the old 2JZ under the hood and a promise that a complete kit would be coming soon for pre-order. So who knows, maybe, it's probably going to be expensive to do this. You got to do a lot of retrofitting, I'm sure. ECU swaps, wiring harness swap, motor mounts, the whole bit. This is not going to be a simple process. It's not going to be a weekend swap, by the way. Quick check if their racing homepage doesn't reveal any info information. You already checked. There's nothing there. Of course, the car's not even out yet. How could they have designed one? But that won't stop people from trying, and rightfully so. But what we can see, the company offers all kinds of parts and upgrades for a variety of vehicles. Yeah, again, remember, CX Racing is, to be honest, cheap tuner level stuff. It's not going to be high grade, high quality, because in the automotive world, a lot of times you do get what you pay for. So the comment section that on that wasn't posted with glory and praise. Yeah, it seems to be about a 50-50 split. People call them fanboys, call them whatever you want, love the new Supra and just can't get it. And my favorite one is, you can't afford it. I make X amount of dollars and you just can't afford it. It's not really the issue. I just bought a brand new vehicle, and I can clearly afford it. I'll make a video based on the vehicle I bought. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. So it's not really it's not the money. It's not what it is. I'm not going to spend that much money, even though I can afford it. I'm not going to spend it on something that I don't like. So there. Sorry. Many people point out that the Beamer sourced mill in the 5th gen, which is shared with the Z4, is a capable engine in its own right. It's fine. I've driven that motor. It's a fine motor. Don't get me wrong. But don't call it a Supra when it's not a Supra. It's a BMW flippin' W. Okay? Which is fine. BMWs are fine. Supras are fine. Toyotas are fine. They're fine. Not together. They're not fine. Okay? Call it something else. Call it, I don't know, the Priapus. I don't know. I don't care. Call it something else. I don't care. Just don't call it a Supra. Z4 hood is a 3-liter. Yeah. So, presumably more power. You're presuming a lot. That's presumptions. So presuming quite a bit. So the big question is whether or not the engine can hold the same power levels. My answer would probably be no. But we'll see. 2JZ was dang near bulletproof. That thing was awesome. So, still 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. We'll see. Probably. Who knows? We suspect it'll be fast enough for most new Supra owners. No, it won't. No, it won't. 4.1 is not enough for a car that has the Supra badge on it. Okay. Now this is the one that I saw that I thought was pretty funny, and I thought it was hilarious. There's another article from The Drive, and so it was heavily criticized for relying so much on that, and so okay. So what does this mean? It was heavily criticized for BMW stuff. Yeah. Okay. So is a 2J swap kit ready? Answer is no. No, it's not. It's a pipe dream at this point. It's a meme at this point. Is it going to happen? I hope so. I think it'd be cool as hell. And I think it would be neat to see this rendering come to life. I think it would change my view of it a little bit, because then I think you would have a real Toyota power plant in there. Change the looks? Not so much. Change all the fake vents? Also not so much. But I think you're going to get a heck of a lot closer than you normally would, and I think it'd be cool. So it is inevitable. It's going to happen, depending on I think it's kind of going to be a race who's going to do it first. It might be CX Racing, I'm not sure, but to be honest, whatever that kit costs, I wasn't able to find a real definite price on it, but I'm going to guess it's in the neighborhood of 20 grand to do this. So you're going to spend $56,000 on a Supra, another $20,000 to get a 2J swapped. And then you sort of have a new Supra, but again, most of it's still kind of BMW running gear, and I don't know. Just I'm not feeling super great about it, but just remember, CX Racing, not the top of the line stuff. Go on eBay, you can look them up, CX Racing, all one word, and check out their quality for yourself, and then ask yourself, do you really want them to put one in there for you? I wouldn't. If I'm spending that sort of money on a brand new car and having an engine swap, that I'm not doing myself, by the way, not so much. So anyway, I will talk about the Seinfeld thing. I find that's very interesting because some new developments have happened. Maybe I'll make 2 videos today. I don't know. Anyway, what do you think? Is this new swap worth it? Is it cool? Is it would it make you a happy Supra owner if they were to swap this? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.